What's up, guys? My name is Crazy Gun to the Boss. I don't know why the camera looks like that now all of a sudden because my camera hates me and it wants me to die. So we're gonna be doing trying to get scared challenge. And the reason I'm doing it like this because I'm trying to get scared challenge. I do videos like this, and we got Avion with us this time. And we're gonna do this all day long. All right. No, we're not.
I'm about to do my intro,
We're
y'all.
not gonna do that all day long. All right, he want to do his intro.
What's up, guys? My name's Avion Edwards, and today we're gonna be doing. Try not to get.
They don't need to worry about me.
Try not to get.
Trying to
Do that face again.
Do the face again.
Shut up.
How you doing, sir? You fine? Good. Hope I could zoom up on my camera. No, I can't because my face.
Yeah.
Cause my camera sucks.
We'll play
He got iPhone X and everything. I got freaking
the most scary videos.
Top 15 most scary videos called at school.
And we might play Dream House. This is work in the internet.
Ow!
My dad for some reason.
Alright, let's go.
This one is fairly subtle. You may be distracted by the offbeat choreographed dance by this school group, but if you pay attention to what's going on in the background, you'll be sure to see something that will give you chills. As the girls dance, watch the back wall. Something suddenly streaks past, a shadow of a hunchback.
Whoa! See that?
Scuttling across the backdrop and
Yeah, you guys, you saw that?
on the other side. The problem
You see that little
is,
big?
it
You see that
doesn't
shadow
seem to
that
be a
screeched
light
across like
source
that?
or anything to project the shadow onto the wall. For
It's a
another
ghost.
thing, if there was a light source from the front, the
That's
girls'
weird.
shadows would have been projected on the
Hey,
backdrop
did we just watch
as
something scary
well.
just yesterday?
The thing, whatever it is, also seems to be gliding in a strange way.
Yeah,
rather
it is.
than running past
I
to
need to take my
avoid
glasses
blocking someone's view. The whole
I look better
incident is
now.
very strange, and the only thing to do is watch the video over and over again and wonder what in the
Y'all
world
see
the
it? Yeah,
future
y'all see
could
that
be.
little thing?
And if
Yeah, it's
there was
like
evil in
moving.
the school that night. Number 14, active shooting drill. Columbine is no longer a one-off. There have been 287 events like it in America since 2013. Many live in fear of sending their kids off to school. Are they safe there? Not as safe as we want children to be, which is why some school campuses have taken to staging active shooting drills in which school security and police are trained to respond to the hopefully unlikely event that it should happen on their turf. In the drill, the school is filled with smoke, simulating bombs set off by the active shooter. The stress is amped up, fire alarms going off, darkness, flashing lights, in order to prepare emergency services to react appropriately.
Probably
Kids
is,
lie
though.
on the ground,
I'm just probably not
their backpacks
understanding.
next to them, apparently the targets of the active shooter. Other kids with simulated injuries are helped off campus as the armed police search for the shooter to subdue him or her. It is sad and scary that schools and police forces have arrived at this point. Such a scenario is all too common. The drill at this school is scary enough to watch, and in reality, it must be infinitely more scary. Number 13, scary student tirade. We've all seen someone lose their cool, and when it happens, the meltdown can be frightening. And when a high schooler loses their cool, the cell phones come out. In a Southern California classroom at Eastside High School in Lancaster, someone caught a teacher being completely harangued by one of his students. The student tries to physically intimidate the teacher, yelling directly into the teacher's face in the classroom doorway, inches away from him. The teen says some horrible things as the teacher tries to calmly order the student to sit down. The student responds that the teacher sit down, and when the teacher does the student continues to shout horrible things at him, telling him to shut his mouth and calling him vulgar words. He then pulls something off a faucet in the room and chucks it in the teacher's direction before dumping over a trash can and stomping out of the classroom. While the student appears like he's done this sort of thing a million times before, a watch commander and at least one student said that this behavior was completely out of character and that he's actually a sweet person and an upstanding student. Number 12.
Something would be wrong with him then.
According to this video's uploader, this insanely creepy clip was taken on a mobile camera. I was taking video clips of a place and checking my mobile camera clarity. The author wrote, I didn't recognize ghost presence on the spot, but while going through all my mobile clips, I spotted this presence while shooting some shots of this area. In what looks to be a forested region, the videographer insists there was a child ghost staring out the window of the school directly at him, and of course, the sight was disturbing. The child in the clip has long
Like,
Dark
in
hair,
case y'all
is
didn't see it.
ghostly pale and has some
Like, you see that, guys? Like, you see that weird? I don't know if y'all can see that in the camera, but like,
black hole.
it's like right there. It's like I don't know if y'all can see that or not though, cause it's very thin to the point like where a phone camera won't be able to see it. But once I get like,
I'll zoom in so y'all can see it.
yeah, it's like
Right there.
like y'all can't see it though. It's weird. Like,
It's like
I wish all right, hold up. I'm gonna try to pick up the camera. All right, hold up, guys.
It's like right
But like, yeah, guys, see it right there. That looks weird and
right there,
terrifying.
y'all. Right
Like,
there.
see that,
Y'all
guys?
see
Like,
that
that's
little
so
girl
weird.
Right there on where they said it, yeah.
Ooh, that's scary. The terrifying is crap. Oh crap. I'm pausing. Okay, so yeah, y'all guys, y'all saw that? That was weird. Alright, let's get to the rest of this.
Like the girl from The Ring, she is just standing there in the corner of a window, staring. People in the comments are on the fence about whether this video is real or fake.
Right, that's what I'm
The
saying.
girl in the window certainly looks real to me, but it seems too good to be true. Number 11, count. Student outbursts are scary, but teacher outbursts can be even scarier.
Teacher
This
outbursts.
horrifying video of a seriously horrific teacher berating a first-grade student for counting wrong is a parent's worst nightmare. The teacher's assistant
So,
took the video.
basically, the teacher went off at the student for counting wrong, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Right, like,
that's just a little child.
like, right? It's a children in first grade. I wouldn't. If I was a teacher that teaches fourth grade, I wouldn't yell at one of you if
I understand here.
if he act bad and everything.
No, I'm talking about if the person is fifth grade and he don't know how to spell right.
Right, I'd be like, come on, man. I wouldn't yell at you. I'd be like, get yourself to and I'll be like, come on, man, you got this. Then he'll get it. Yelling at the child will make him feel bad. It'll just make him feel slow.
Surreptitiously with her phone camera, which suggests that this teacher may have regularly behaved in this manner. Otherwise, the assistant wouldn't have come prepared to record her insanely irate reaction, which includes her ripping up paper and throwing it. Go to the calm down chair and sit. She points aggressively at the first grader. There's nothing that infuriates me more than when you don't do what's on your paper. She continues to shout at her students as though she's a military commander. The teacher, Charlotte Dial,
and they 1-year-old children. I wouldn't be yelling at them like that.
Academy, a charter school in New York. Surprisingly, the surfacing of this video didn't get her fired. It only got her reprimanded. Number 10,
she should have get fired.
This video, shot in Malaysia, shows a girl with long dark hair that seems to hang over her face, obscuring her features. She is on a floor of a multi-level school building, and she leaves the room on the right hand of the screen. Walking slowly along the outer walkway, a railing to her left, she touches a couple of the windows and then continues on, walking off screen for a moment. When the camera returns to her, she is walking slowly,
y'all gotta see that?
over her face. It seems that she's breaking window panes this time, just smashing her hand into them. The sound echoes in the...
What it could be just a teenage girl. They got really mad at something. Then decided to just break the windows. And she was just looking down like this, cause she didn't want to go off or anything. But then
she covered her face.
Yeah, she covered her face. Like maybe she got bullied, so she covered her face. Then all of a sudden she decided like this, and all of a sudden she just got real mad and started busting the window. So, maybe it could be a demon.
Courtyard, and those across the way holding the camera exclaim. She walks lazily back and strikes a strange, languid pose. Looking at her handiwork, she breaks another window, swaying back and forth, then looks out to the left, across the way, and points at something or someone. The uploader claims that this girl is possessed. Don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to be in the vicinity of this strange acting student.
Right.
Number 9, Apparition. In the early hours of the morning, on the 1st of August 2008, Asheville High School in North Carolina received an unexpected visitor. A shadow appears to be standing in the hallway. The image was captured at 2:51 a.m.
I just see a random
person.
Activation
was triggered on the surveillance cameras. Then in there, in a block
Oh,
of
right
light
there.
to
You
the
see
left
it?
corners of the
Like, see that little
screen,
shadow
you
right
can
there?
see a shadow
that's weird.
standing there, after which it moves, as though taking a couple steps. The shape then appears above the elevator, and across the hallway,
See,
you
if
can
this
see
had
the
jump
dark
scares in
shadow
it,
hover
it
in
had
front
scary
of the
videos
red
without the guy
doors
talking, it
beyond.
would be kind of scary.
Those who watched the video at first thought the shadow was a bat, but after
Okay.
analyzing it, they were unsure
Okay,
of what
okay.
the figure might be, as it seems to assume the silhouette of a human body. Theories abounded, but one of the teachers at the high school was sure of something. This figure was the ghost of a former student who returned to get back at one of his teachers. Which one? We can only guess. Number 8.
How when
Creepy
the
music and ungodly creatures. In this video, by exploring with Josh, he explores an abandoned school in Japan. Although
Oh, he's
there are
exploring
no
with Josh,
signs
YouTube,
that
I can
it's
tell.
haunted, its creepiness
If he's popular,
doesn't
I'm gonna go subscribe to
disappoint.
him. If
During
he's
the
popular.
beginning of
Like,
the
if he like the channel,
video,
keep doing
eerie
videos,
music
then.
plays in the
If he don't,
abandoned
then
school.
okay.
According to one member of Josh's crew, the music means that all the school children must go home, only there are no school children left. The school he's exploring is in a forested region in Japan with leafy green hills. The school consists of one building with 2 floors and another big building separated from it, and what must have been the playground. Benches still sit between 2 trees and an abandoned swing set. As Josh says, the school appears as though it's frozen in time. Everything remains in place. The clock is stopped at 9:55. In the second room of the traditional Japanese school, the floor...
Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Oh, I forgot the. I'm pausing the video.
are
This
caving in a
time.
little. The room must have been a laboratory because there are test tubes of pale, creepy creatures inside. Worm-like creatures.
Oh, what is that?
Fish, a centipede,
Oh,
crabs,
weird.
all sorts of many-legged or no-legged species, and inexplainably, loads of Yamaha pianos against a back wall, and on a chalkboard, a humongous red spider. The abandoned school turned out to be a pretty good haunt to search, and the mysteries of the region live on. Number 7.
I don't know.
Pocatello High School.
I haven't
The
seen anything
surveillance
creepy, but I
footage
just see
caught
like
on
weird.
video at Pocatello High School is some of the most haunting ghost footage to date. On December
Oh, I've seen this
19th,
before.
several students, one with a camera, captured footage of a shadowy adult figure near the drinking fountain. The figure heads to the bathroom, comes out, and continues along the hallway. When the footage was released, John and Lisa Bryan, the co-founders
This is
of
weird,
the
though.
Scientific
Like, it's
Paranormal
not really that scary.
Investigative
It's just
Research
weird. It's like-
Organization, arrived at Pocatello High to investigate
Oh,
after
wait,
someone had
dang, I see it.
reportedly messed with
Oh,
the
wait, I think it's
building's
right there.
lighting. They saw a translucent figure.
I can't really see it,
wandering in
though.
the
I'm just
hall,
guessing
and
it's
the
that.
pair said that surveillance footage can't be edited due to the camera design and legal regulations.
How much longer is
Lisa
this?
said they'd watch the footage.
Alright, guys, we ain't gonna watch the whole video. So if we're gonna, so it's 9:50. It's not at 9:50. So we ain't gonna go all in 19 minutes. We'll probably go stop at like 13, 14, 15 minutes, and then yeah. So alright, let's get right back to this video.
Anytime.
So we ain't gonna
both
watch the full
regular
thing.
speed
We
and
might watch the
slowed
full thing
down.
maybe on
You
another
can just see
video.
the lights going on and off, she said. The police were called because of these issues going on in the
I thought that was the
building.
camera
All
itself,
of that just
but-
goes to show that it wasn't something someone just put on there, but instead it was something that really happened. Of course, rumors and myths are pervasive at this haunted school. Everything from drownings in the school swimming pool to mysterious passings of librarians and schoolgirls. While some of these myths may not be true, John and the crew traced at least 6
That's
passings
weird.
back
I wouldn't
in
be going to
Pocatello's
that school.
history. One of them, in fact, being that a boy did drown in the school's pool, which is why it was
Dang,
removed.
that's probably him.
The
That's probably
stories
the
keep
ghost.
on piling up, and this video seems to validate them. Number 6, Clown Panic.
What he say?
Creepy clown, that shit.
I know he said number 6, but I thought he said something
During
else.
the
Like,
creepy
it sounded
clown
weird.
rise of 2016, clowns were going into town, from forests to Walmarts to schools. In fact, in many places across America, schools
Creepy
were
clown
the primary
attacks around
targets. Upstate
reading
New York
schools.
saw their fair share of these clown sightings, with many being reported to police.
No clown,
Nearby
no.
at upstate New York's largest public high school, with 3,100
This is like so much
students,
2017
the school
stuff.
district received
The
a
clowns,
bomb
nobody be
threat
really
by
doing
a
that
creepy
stuff no more.
clown in an online forum. While the video of this creepy clown was not taken on school campus, the sighting of him nearby a school fueled major panic. However, until the clown does intentionally scare and harass others, like on the occasion illusion that 3 clowns stalked a 10-year-old boy on his way to school in Syracuse, there's nothing the police can do about it.
How they do
Number
that?
5, the Headless Horseman. 4 kids in
Huh?
Iraq go looking for
Now.
trouble in an abandoned school, and they find it. The whole thing is on film as the boys explore the derelict building, making their way from stairwell to classroom. Everything pretty empty and creepy enough as it is. Then they enter yet another.
Oh, I seen this
scene
was right there. Like,
classroom,
see it?
where they run
Yeah, I seen
into
this
the
one a lot.
Headless Horseman
It was
of the
weird.
apocalypse.
But
The
horseman,
ghost
what?
appears out of
I don't
thin
see
air
what's
as they scan
about
the room
horse.
with their camera.
He only got
and
no
marches
legs, so it
towards
could be a
them.
horseman.
There's
It could
also
be a
a
horse.
chanting sound that seems to be emanating from the ghost itself, but is actually more likely to be coming from the call to prayer at a nearby mosque. Still, it's everything you'd want in a haunting. The scariest thing about it is that the boys don't even seem to notice the ghost. They don't scream, they don't
I think it
react
says you know that out
whatsoever.
there, so
Some YouTubers
might hear
believe
them out.
this so-called ghost is just one of the boys who ran to peek out the window,
And they ain't even
and
see
the
it down here,
backlighting
but the
caused
camera
this
did.
headless effect. But if you rewind the video, the camera
That's
scans the
crazy.
area prior to the ghost sighting, and there's no one there.
Alright, we're gonna go one more
Rather,
clip
the
and then we'll end the
translucent
video
figure
right there.
seems to appear
Just one more
straight
clip,
out
then
of
we'll
the
One
end
wall.
clip, y'all. One
Number
clip.
4,
Hey, look, he finally said something. He haven't said the whole thing.
Video,
I just realized
the
that.
cameraman
You shut up,
wanders
Mom.
through an old
Huh.
school.
You good.
Various rooms show desks, bulletin boards with posts on them, and red bars over the windows. However, no people are inside. The camera then turns to a dirt courtyard amongst the school buildings. A single motorbike stands near the entrance, perhaps that of the videographer. Then, on the back wall of the gated courtyard,
That
you
song
see
right
a
there?
strange shadow, perhaps the same ghost that
Oh,
haunted
so
the
song.
dance school. The shadow creeps across the back gate and into the brush, melting into the shadows of a nearby
Oh, I see
tree.
it. It's out like
What
over
could
there,
it
but
be?
I can.
Is it a
Yeah, I
ghost?
see it.
Until something
But it's like really
seriously
slim,
sinister
so it's like
happens,
really
we'll
like
never know.
can't really see
All
it.
we can hope is that this school is no longer in use. Number 3.
Is that the last clip?
Hmm.
Was that the last clip they had to do? Or is this on one more? Oh, okay.
Irish
One more.
Haunting. Ireland has some
And
of
we'll
the
probably
most
watch the
frightening haunted
finish the rest of
locations
it
in the
maybe
world.
the next video.
Leap Castle, for instance, hosts the dark history of the O'Carroll clan, one of whom plunged a sword into his priest brother during a mass, which then gave the chapel the ghastly name, the Bloody Chapel. The castle was fitted with a dungeon of spikes out of which 3 carts of human bones were cleaned. Considering this history, it's understandable that Leap Castle is haunted, but why are there ghosts haunting Deer Park School in Cork, Ireland? What horrifying history happened there to bring about the events that were caught on video?
Bones,
On
like
October
it could have been little
2017,
kid bones or like
well, according to
adult
some,
bones.
the
That's
grounds upon which
weird.
the school was built do in fact have a dark history. The school's deputy principal, Aaron Wolf, told Today.com that Deer Park was built upon the Green Gallows, a 19th century location where criminals were hanged. A nearby pub is actually named the Gallows for this very reason. The video captured some frightening events,
wait,
which
was that the last clip?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, shit.
Wolf said were pulled off
Oh, yeah,
professionally
it is.
if they were a prank, but in watching the video, even
What,
those who
wait,
are
what? Is that
skeptical of ghosts and evil spirits may start questioning their doubts. The
That door
CCTV
scared me.
hallway security camera shows a
Whoa,
rope
what?
walker shaking aggressively, doors slamming, furniture rocking, the
What in
destruction
the
of a
world?
wet floor sign, and notebooks being chucked across the hall by some invisible force. According to the video,
I don't know
it was 3
what
a.m. when these events
I don't know
occurred,
what-
meaning that the school was empty.
I don't know what
The motion
happened
sensor-
for the ghost to come in there. Maybe they've been
What's
killing.
the school?
Yeah, it's a school. Maybe I don't know what happened. Maybe there been some murders at the school and stuff like that, or maybe I don't know. I don't know. Like normally you don't hear kids randomly dying in a school when there's no like shooting attack going on. Like there's no like.
There's word
So it's like, you can't have-
which is
I
how
don't
the
know.
footage was
I
caught
can't
on
really
camera.
understand it. It's kinda
And this
confusing.
scary video could just be a prank leading into the school's October 29th Halloween event, Fear Park. But Deer Park principal Kevin Barry insisted that they were as surprised at the surveillance video as anyone else, saying that there was something strange happening and that folks often felt a chill in the air as they passed the area. He also
Chills
says that
on
one of the
sun.
teacher's pets
right,
refuses
just
to
right
walk
here.
down this
Right.
very hallway.
It's like-
Number 2.
No, it ain't
Lee
me. It's like
Senator.
all right. That was the
What's
last clip.
scarier than ghosts and the
All right, so that's
Who am?
what. Wait, what? Oh, we just reading this right quick. It says they have to be in our district. No, they have to go to our schools. This is selfishness.
We gotta definitely read this one. Then we do this all that.
Yeah, we gotta read this one. We gotta do this one. I'm kind of suspicious about this one.
Normal. Real life people can be much more frightening and unpredictable. During a private school voucher question session, most people would expect
What are you
to
scared
get some
of?
direct
What are
and
you
level-headed
all scared of?
answers from their
Wait, hold up.
government
Lady in the background. We are saying that money that you are sending to the private schools to be used to enhance the public schools.
representative, right? Well, Senator Don Huffins of Texas wasn't interested in anyone's questions. Instead,
What
his
makes you
scary
think it
reaction
isn't
was
what
to yell
makes you
combatively
think
at students,
it
the
is your
interaction
money?
of
What?
which was caught on tape. The
It
question
is
session came
the
as new
taxpayer
Secretary of
62%
Education
of our aim.
Betsy
I think
DeVos
you
is
have
making
a student in
changes
the
to the
back.
way
What?
things are done,
Excuse
including
me.
with school
Alright,
vouchers.
it's a lot. Excuse me, I don't
Since
mean.
I'm reading.
What?
Excuse me, Sister. I don't mean to offend you, but you're speaking on behalf of the student and as a student of public education. Disagree with this completely. I have gone to a private school before.
Schools and charter schools. Prior to the visit, the students had been provided articles to read and jot down questions about private school vouchers in preparation for this.
And private schools truly only benefit the upper class, especially with these vouchers. What are you planning on giving them $5,000 a year? The majority of private schools is $5,000 a semester. How will these lower income families supposed to pay for the rest of the school year?
Senator, but when the senator arrived in Austin to talk with the 7th and 8th graders, things quickly got heated. As the PTA rally day began, the senator had a hard time answering the question.
So is it the...
Let me read.
You read it this time.
Oh, so it doesn't pay for all their education. It doesn't pay for all their education. Does it? The $5,000 want to pay for it, right? So you're saying, okay, since we are not giving them enough money to pay for all their education.
Being flung at him, so he lashed out. This may be because critics are right in that the vouchers provided by the new program won't be enough assistance for students.
Screw them. They can't go to private school.
Students who want to go to those schools, although the schools are receiving taxpayer dollars.
We are willing to say, since they can't go to the private schools because we are not giving them enough money, do you want me to give them $15? Is that what you want? $50,000?
Super high and unaffordable for low-income students. So one student politely disagreed with the senator, saying that the amount these vouchers offered students.
You want me to give them a full
school? The senator condescended.
This is the most selfish thing I have ever heard.
Calling her selfish.
You going to keep them from going to school or get a scholarship?
Basically, being a complete jerk to
we just read that.
And missing the mark that taxpayer dollars should help lower income students as much as they do the middle and upper class.
We just read that too.
The question session soon devolved into a screaming match with the senator shouting, "What are all y'all scared of?" And one of the parents told him exactly what they were scared of. The money you're sending to private schools should be used to enhance public schools. Well, most people would look at this for what it was, a crazy reaction to young concerned citizens asking the representative simple questions.
Right, he do
the
look creepy.
senator spokesman called it an ambush. Before we get to number one, my name...
Oh no.
Yeah, we gotta watch that.
We
gotta watch that. Well, we wanna watch the full video. How about that?
What I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out.
Oh yeah, I've seen this
on my Instagram. If you believe ghosts are real, then go to my most recent photo and tap the like button. If you don't,
I don't know if ghosts are real or not. I'm like sitting there saying yes and no at the same time. That's my answer. Yes and no. Cause there's so many videos that seem so real, and there's so and my family's had so many encounters of scary stuff. Like when my sister Janelle and my mom was at church, right? There was no wind outside. None. 0 miles per hour wind. Probably negative 6,000 billion.
They're not
Like that. Like it was so like there was no wind at all. Everything was just still like this. The trees and everything just still. And guess what? When they were singing, when they was doing like the choir was singing and everything, guess what? The doors when you enter the church just open real hard, like fling like when like outdoors when you open it and they go like that when they open like that. And all of a sudden the doors just literally just slam open like dow, like really hard like that. And like nothing, it was just weird. Like and then all of a sudden guess what? Nothing else happened. So and you know how like
You should have went with your mama.
huh?
You should have went with your mama. That's cute.
Alright.
Owned,
Let's rest the rest of
DME,
this.
say
And
why.
yeah.
When you're done, come right back to this video to find out the #1 entry. Also, follow me on Twitter at YTChills because that's where I post video updates. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person. So if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way, you'll be notified of the new videos we upload every Tuesday and Saturday. #1, Lockdown. This video was taken on December 7th,
Another school
2017 at Aztec High in New Mexico. During the recording, a lockdown had just been issued as students begin to hide under desks. The next clip shows the aftermath as windows are shattered and SWAT are clearly present. That day, former student William Atchison had walked into Aztec High armed. He began firing in a hallway, and the custodian heard the shots and began shouting for a lockdown. In the aftermath, 2 students had passed away along with William himself. It was certainly a horrific event for everyone involved. Thanks for checking out this video.
Man, but
Crazy,
what really gets on my nerves? Like after that school shooting, and then all of a sudden 2018 there was a big school shooting. I think 2018 gonna be bad this year for like not for me, but I'm talking about for like the universe because like first they were talking about like that big school shooting worse than the one from back a long time ago and everything and they got 17 children killed. That's just I don't understand why people will do that. Like why? Like what's the point? Like what did the children do to you? Did they hurt you? No. They just being children trying to get their education. So but yeah guys, that's gonna be in this video. Hit the like button, share your friends and families, don't be afraid to subscribe. Not just subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I do a video. And we're gonna after this video uploads, we're gonna do another video of
Gmod.
yeah, Gmod. So yeah, see y'all in this video. Alright, peace.
Peace.